Hello, hello. Hello, hello. We got them likes, y'all. All right, y'all. See if we can get this going. Okay. Here goes nothing.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and all eyes are on Javonte Williams. He's coming off a great week, reaching triple digits in yards with a collection of touchdowns.
Oh, yeah?
It's the Broncos and the Packers, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Florida Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today, it's week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Green Bay Packers and the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaunt alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing. You're awesome!
My bad, y'all. Here we go. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. He'll drop to throw. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Wilson. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Then into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. No surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
Extra point up and good by Garibay. And it's now 14-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Take it in at the 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The road ahead a little bit more difficult now after that pick 6. So dealing with his deficit here, we'll see if he can try to make amends on this drive. 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And a short pickup to about the 25. The last run good for 2.
It is 14-0. Denver. Green Bay. Wilson steps back and throws the ball to tight end.
That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich.
Out of bounds.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a first down.
He having a great year as a tight end for the Broncos.
This has been a tough start for them.
1st and 10.
A much-needed first down there.
Oh, first and goal line.
Plays like that will
continue
to help them dig out of this hole.
Quick.
And Sutton holds it in over the middle. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Wilson goes back on the center. Man in motion. Face of jet sweep.
2nd down, Williams.
with it.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Williams should have a big day today because the Packers
Gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
real suspect to the run.
Last week over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that
Run the
going
ball.
again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is
run the
that
ball
from
good,
week to
you
week,
win.
it's not
But get
necessarily the
behind,
same, but they want it to be.
basically
Right? What they
lose.
saw last week
We have a
on the
flag on the
ground,
play.
they want to see in this game as well.
Started hoping. Pass interference on defense.
Defense.
I know about that, y'all. I thought they were good
Trying to
coverage
defend
themselves.
the out route there, got the PI
First
call.
and 10,
And you know
ball
what's
on the
difficult
40.
about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut
Should be a
move
run
and go
play.
for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the
Yeah,
tackle.
Williams breaks.
And you got
Ooh,
caught in
almost broke
between
it.
and created a foul.
Almost
And
broke it
down
for them.
inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line.
That's the main thing about the Packers.
Nice
They got
run
the
there, 9
people.
yards.
They rush the
It'll be
quarterback to
second
get there.
down.
But when it comes to run, ooh, suspect.
On the counter, here's Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first
So
down.
with that being
You're
said,
down early. How do you get
the
back
passing
in the
ball
game? Maybe
Packers, they
establish
get
the run.
turnovers.
I think they're trying to do that.
And that's how they get
With you on
hit.
that one, and what I like about the message
If you're here,
is
you
that
run
there's
the
no
ball.
panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the
Shotgun
football, let's get
formation.
things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Wilson takes off running. Slides.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been
Broncos
strong,
threatening
but now
score.
it's 2nd and
In the
12.
red zone. Wilson steps back, looking, throws it to the sideline.
And
It's
this
caught.
one taken in
Oh,
on the right
incomplete,
sideline, but
incomplete.
not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Wilson back again. Oh, we got a flag. It's gonna
Finding
be
his big receiver,
I think it's gonna be
Patrick,
holding.
over the middle.
Let's
And
see.
they're going to drop him well shy of
Holding
the
on
first as he can
offense.
only make it to the
okay.
11.
We're gonna bring it back some more. Let's see if they accept that decline.
So instead of
They
giving him
decline.
another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're
It's up,
probably
and
going to
it
get the
is
ball
good.
back. Good job declining that penalty.
Still bring us the first on the
They are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Stayed in the end
Yeah,
zone.
he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good
So
one.
what did it?
The Packers
Little
offense
pause.
here coming back
Madden
out for their
24.
2nd drive.
Coming to
The offense coming back out here,
Yeah,
plenty of
the beta
energy,
is
ready to
out
roll,
now.
looking to just add to what they
Don't
have
have
been
to
doing after scoring a touchdown,
Somebody will
Charles,
have
their
one.
last time
But
out.
don't be
And that's a
dumb
great
about
feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field,
There
I'll
is a
guarantee
guy
you
that
all they want
sold
to do is
his
get
for
back
$50
out there
and
because they know
some
they have the upper
dumbass
hand
bought
on
it.
that defense right now.
Don't be a dumbass and buy a
2nd and
beta
3.
code. It's not that serious, guys.
And he will find
And we
his
got
man
flag
on
on
the
the play. It's gonna be
outside.
most likely
And
holding.
they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Oh, pass interference on defense. Okay, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do?
So the PI decline, and that'll give them a fresh set of downs.
And when you
Oh, we
scout
got
tight
first and
ends,
10
one thing you
45.
want to know just how strong
those
they are. And we
to
saw it in evidence
Reed
there.
shoved the
He was
guy
able to
off for
fight through all the
me out of
contact
bounds.
and still secure the
Reed will not be
football.
coming back
And he
from
goes
what I
out of
heard.
bounds. It looks like
He'll
right
come to
at the
him.
50.
Jordan Love gonna be back. A lot of guys on here not gonna be back this year. They're doing a
And he is
fake
met at the line of
reverse.
scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Where's the foul? They get a first down. Looks like he wants a tight end here. Let's see.
From the midfield stripe,
Looking,
they'll look to
throws
throw.
it. Oh,
And he
oh.
fires one, but told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
It's just a 32-yard punt with no return, and it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. Javonte Williams and the rest of the Bronco offense back out onto the field. Last week, over 100 yards, 3 touchdowns. We were talking with him on the field before the game. He said simply, I was in a groove. He obviously was.
But I think he's being a little modest about that, being in a groove. That's a big-time game right there. And I think he feels like his entire team is coming along with him because they're creating spaces and holes for him to run through. He's making people miss running through tackles.
Trying to run the screen, but they sniffed that out.
In a big way, and confident about this game as well.
This defense for the Packers, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we get this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well. For the short partner, I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
On side of the field. But boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm thinking about it. Let's see what they do. They will line up and punt formation.
4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Deontay Hardy back deep. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here as away.
He is hit.
That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10. The first update now from a game going on in Cleveland. And that lead there for the Rams is extended. They just scored again. The playoff picture starting to come into focus. We'll keep you updated on that one as we go along. And the other scores around the league.
Oh, that's gonna be pass interference on defense. That is a big one. That is a big one. Oh my God. That is in the red zone off that. Practice 13.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise is how to move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball, and if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. If you're looking for the back there, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Oh, it's picked up by Sertan.
Oh,
no.
Picked off by Pat Sertan.
Oh, what a God. After making a pass interference, he redeems himself with an interception.
It's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what, and worse, you're thinking kicking a field
goal.
Yeah,
the running back, he sat on the route instead of coming back to the ball. People came back to the ball. He was caught the ball. He sat there and waited for the ball to come to him. There was no pressure. Read it all the way. Luckily, he didn't break the touchdown. He had green grass.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Over the middle, complete. It's Patrick. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Hands off.
They give it to Williams running right.
He got
He'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 2 yards on the
my rookie always doing that, man. Hey, he'll be good next year, though. That's that gambling thing he got on there.
There's Wilson. Throw right side, complete to it. But I think the ball's out. And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. Unfortunately, they're able to
goes out of bounds.
Possession. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson finding Williams once more.
My bad, bro. My controller died on me.
On 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion.
Packers ready
this
for
is
them,
3rd and 7.
for them lines. Wilson takes off running. He gets the first and more. He's running. He's at 20. He's playing the 20, 17-yard line.
He does have first down yardage. A very well executed
They have to account for
goes for
Wilson.
29 yards.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it
Luckily, Wilson
instead, but
didn't
saw the
fumble when he
field
got
well
hit.
and made a nice pickup to get a new set
Boy,
of
that been
downs.
crucial on his part. What's up, Gerald?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first
On the
and
center,
10.
Wilson. It's gonna be a run play, guys. Trust me. Oh, wait a minute.
Inside the red zone here.
Looking,
They'll look to
throws
throw.
it. Oh, tight end caught
It's
it.
caught inside the 5. Where the Broncos are going to have a first and goal coming up as the
Yeah,
tackle made at the
interceptions,
3-yard line.
The Broncos are
Just picking
threatening
up
to
the
score.
orange in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the
Good,
field. Just
throw.
like that, they're going to be set up with a
Wilson.
first and goal.
All right, you've got first and goal by all the way. 3.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right
What
back
you doing,
into this
JT?
football game. Williams.
Oh, his lineman got in the way.
Struggling
Oh,
to get to the line
man.
of scrimmage as he'll be
He had a
tackled
touchdown,
back at
guys.
the
He had a
4-yard
touchdown. His
line.
lineman hadn't gotten away.
It's a loss of a
Look at the
yard
replay
there,
there.
and
Look,
now
77.
second down.
That was
That's a
68.
really alert defense there because they saw the
77
heavy
get
look come in from the
cross fast
offense,
enough. And
countered it
68.
with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of
They're back
speed
in the way,
and
but he got
heft,
pushed back.
and able to really make a big time play for
That
their
being said, they
defense.
lost a yard on that
Back
one,
at
so
the
it's
4, here's second and goal.
Wilson on the center. Watch the tight end, guys. Wilson hands the ball
Williams
off.
again.
Break 7. He
Yeah,
is.
this time he'll get down close to the goal line,
on
but
the
not
one.
quite in as he stopped at the 1-yard line.
Nice.
Williams.
Big 9-3 with the back in the backfield.
and he will
9-3
not
in the
escape.
backfield.
And that is not going to get it done. And a loss of 3 to bring up
God, he was
4.
unblocked.
With the way
Nobody
things have
touched
gone in
him.
this game, I think they've got to
They must
consider
thought that
going
boy wasn't
forward
gonna get
here. I
that
realize it's just the second
What
quarter,
you
so
doing,
they're
Gerald?
not panicking, but they need something to give them positive momentum to get things going.
And they have to
There's
settle for a
Rodrigo
field.
Blankenship
Oh,
to the field goal
man.
unit.
It's a
This will be
killer.
just
That
a
is a killer.
21-yard attempt.
Up and it's good.
Blankenship's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So
What
Charles,
a
they get to
killer.
the first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So here are the Packers now to take over. They were winners a week ago over the Bears, and they lead things here as well as they start this drive with a 1st and 10.
So with that turnover, the Broncos
They'll
got.
start out here with a jet sweep.
Uh-oh.
They find some open
Number
field
87,
there.
he cut. He's at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, fuck the 5 because he in.
And he will get this into the
Touchdown. Touchdown, Packers.
one play,
Oh
80
my
yards. Pretty
God.
easy drive to recap.
That
It
boy,
certainly
that
is,
boy there's something
but not
serious.
so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20,
Look at this. Look at
you
this.
want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice
Pass the
start.
linebacker up.
They went for the whole thing.
Sertan
and
was
got
there,
it.
but
That's
wasn't
a
there
great way
enough.
to send a
He's
message
there
to the
at the
opposing
end.
team.
And then 36 helped him get in the end zone. Touchdown, Packers.
Garibay on for the extra point.
Kick is up, and it is.
It's up and
Good.
good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
This game play is brought to you by Madden
Those
24.
are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about.
With the
One
franchise
play
cover guy,
drives
Josh
from that
Allen.
distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Garibay back out there now to send this one away.
So we got the scores up there. Lions beat the Bears 45-18
And he'll be brought down
Week
right on the
12
chalk of the 20.
for the regular
This
season.
offense back out and set
We
to
got
go
the
for their
Steelers
next drive. They are
31-24
back to 500 on the
over
year. Got the win
Bengals.
last weekend, and
Kansas
it's one that
City
kept their playoff
and Dolphins
hopes
play
alive.
later
And
tonight.
if you do have those hopes, 500
The
is not where
0-11
you want to be at
Vikings
this point of the year. Now we
taking
know
on
they battled
the,
through some rough
Saints.
patches this season, so it now
Wilson
comes
looking,
down to
he's
how
running.
they're going to finish. Not
Gives
out
up
of it.
himself.
Can't afford any more missteps
Then
though.
you got the Las Vegas
And he'll
Raiders
slide to a run here,
and
still a little shy of the
Patriots,
first down marker.
Commanders and Jets.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. This one
Everybody
complete
thought
to
the Jets were
Jerry
going to be
Jeudy.
better than what they
And
got.
down he goes, but he takes
It
it
is
up
what
to
it
the
is.
40.
down and one Jazz taking on the NFC Coast Division rival. We got the Falcons in Tampa Bay. That should be a good one. Tennessee and the Cardinals.
They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise, and start to put together some drives.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. You said give them an idea for Super Bowl this season. I'm not sure.
On first down, Wilson throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I'm not
So
sure. I guess
down and 10 once
you
again.
don't want to give nobody no trait. You know what I'm saying?
Here's Wilson.
Cause everybody probably want, I want me a
Dancing
superstar. Make him an X Factor.
And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker.
I don't know. It's kind of hard.
Now it's Wilson.
One thing I do is say is
And it's
ability.
incomplete. Took a shot.
Give him some
Couldn't
ability
connect.
play.
Out now is the punter, Braden
So what
Mann.
you talking about?
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Packers offense
Oh,
now
man, I
getting
don't know.
ready to head
That's
back on the field. Well, partner, you know, coaches
kinda
always
hard.
say that every
I don't know. I guess
play
I
is designed to
stream.
score a
I join your
touchdown.
stream. I could
Sometimes that's not
come
really
on.
true,
I
but
guess if I'm
last
already
time,
on here or
that
something
was
like
the
that.
case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
87 been climbing this whole season, guys.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
So with some key
Second catch
receivers
for
kind of
the day, and
leaving,
it'll wind up a first down.
they still got a guy number
Catch
87
right there. And so far in this game,
been
the
shining.
alleys have been
Watson's
open
been quiet.
for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage
He'll
of
get
it.
there. Okay. I just wish I was computer literate. I know how to do all that.
And just no chance of turning the corner.
That reverse
He can
should have
only
been
get back
thrown
to the
away
line of
right there.
scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
Oh, you talking about doing like highlights and stuff.
Back to throw now on second and 10. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson.
Watson with his first catch of the day.
Nickel set defensively for the
Let
Broncos.
that man get, hey, don't let that man get hot, guys. I'm telling you right now.
From the shotgun, he'll look to
Throws
throw.
it. Ooh, no,
And that's going to be
Oh,
incomplete.
man, what a
The
waste.
coverage too good there. The
That was a waste.
contact popped
That was a
up
waste.
free, and it's fourth down.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. And that is very well done there as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Inside the 5-yard line.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. Now Wilson. He'll get this one to Patrick. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first.
I don't know what my defense ranked. At first we was ranked number 2 against the run. Now, I mean, they run the ball all over. So, I'm not sure. I ain't even look.
Throwing is Wilson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. And, of course, that's not an easy man to sack. You know how elusive he can be trying to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
And I wonder what was going through his mind because he didn't seem as committed to using his legs to pick up yardage. He wanted to keep
Yeah, I
that
seen
play
you on the one in
alive, so
chat.
either take off and
It
go or
was-
throw it away. But he held on to the
I
football
was having that
and
way
ended
to
up
me.
getting sacked.
It's all good.
So after the sack, here's second and 14. From the shotgun, Wilson.
Oh my God, he just, I don't know what the Wilson was thinking on that.
But it's incomplete.
He got
The
scared. He
Broncos
just
on
decided
third
to throw it away.
down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 14.
And then play on this. Oh, he is. Oh, 5-2. Oh, great.
Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Hey, I got 5-2. Let my
Gary in
childhood
there to
idol,
get him, and that is
Leo
sack number
Mack.
6 now for him on the year. But just not much a quarterback can do there,
He tried to
CD.
come
The
back
pressure
in,
was
but
in his
back in the
face
day,
almost
you know what I'm saying,
instantaneously.
he would got
Led to a very
blindsided.
quick sack.
Can't do that
that's
no
one
more.
where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here?
This is
And you have to
dangerous
ask
right here.
politely
Sit in
because
the
remember,
house.
they're blocking for you the
Stay
entire
back and
game. But
watch.
as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your
Fair
head when you
catch.
need to get rid of the
Hit the
football.
50,
But
they get
this
him on
time,
50.
he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen
Okay.
stats, you'll see
So
he
we're
had
gonna see
precious little time to do anything with the
See what
football
Green Bay
there.
gonna do.
Second quarter in Cleveland, and that lead there for the
Here's
Rams
the
is
ball.
extended.
Got
They just
just the
scored
backfield.
again. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Oh, injury timeout.
And he'll be brought down
Oh,
just shy
crucial
of
guy,
the 40.
crucial.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and
Right.
we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. On second down, it's Jones. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues,
Empty backfield,
find
first
ways
and 10
to
on
pick
the
up key
38-yard
first
line.
downs and big runs.
18 clock back.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
And he's brought
got the
down
2-minute
inside
warning.
the 20 at
I
the
feel okay, this boy.
18-yard line.
So we got Jones in the backfield. 2nd and 2.
Second and
He's
2.
looking, he throws it. Oh, tight end
Got
again.
a man and he hits him in stride. And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence.
If you go one
Found
up
the hole in
real
the zone,
quicker,
made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the
like
down
a
marker back
bulldozer,
to 1.
empty backfield.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He throws it.
To
Throws
the
out of
end
bounds.
zone, but it's
Top.
incomplete. Another shot from
If
the
he was
9
running
on
quarterback,
2nd and goal.
He would have got the first down, maybe a touchdown.
They'll look to
That
throw
pass
again.
foul.
His pass caught at the 4. 5 yards
Bring
that
up third
time
and
on the
goal.
completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
They gave him the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
So let's see what goes down.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Went back. He's looking
Again, he'll drop to
throws
throw.
it. Oh,
The end zone, but that's going to wind up
he
incomplete.
dropped the ball in the end zone. Heartbreaking. Had to settle for a field goal.
Garibay's
So
kick
there,
is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So no touchdown that time, but they do get 3 more, and now they have even more of a cushion.
It's been a terrific first half offensively, so it's hard to blame them for not getting into the end zone there. But the way they've been moving the ball in this one, I don't think these will be their final points of the game.
Taken at the goal line.
Shit, one blocker.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Seconds, ball on the
The
18-yard
Broncos going
line.
to go on offense now late in this first half. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
What's on the center?
Now Wilson on first down.
He's
Forced
flushing.
down to his left. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Throws it to the tight end.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw taken in here by Patrick. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Ball on the 41. So they got to go out of bounds on this one.
On first and 10, it's Wilson.
Those are deep.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Sutton. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
We go to halftime.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in Week 12.
Game haven't started yet. We go next over to Minnesota and New Orleans. This game haven't started yet. Minnesota is pressing at 0-11. I can't believe that. That is shocking.
Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
I forgot who Chicago. Oh, Chicago played the Lions. They lost that game.
And on now to a check on the next-gen stats in that first half for the Packers. And even though they've got the big cushion, I would imagine they'd like to see a little more out of their passing game.
Well, they got a
pretty
big lead,
pedestrian numbers through 2 quarters of play.
Don't want to play conservative.
Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they too did throw the ball as well as they would have liked. And I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half.
Run the ball there.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Actually, your club don't want to do nothing.
And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. They've got the lead seeding. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield. But you do need to know as a young quarterback that if you're going to spread the field, the ball's got to come out quick, and you have to know where to go with the football really in pre-snap. Identify where you want to go and get rid of it.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw here.
It's a screen.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Oh, first time he hit.
Give them 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback.
And I think really good defenders can sniff out those screen passes. Just something that they can feel, something that they can sense about how the quarterback drops back or how the lineman is just a little slow to block the oncoming rushers. He read it perfectly, got in there, and made the play.
Don't put this in the backfield.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
The guy who
on now is the Packers punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 42. He'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 47 yards on the ground for him so far.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Line up a shotgun formation.
From just shy of midfield,
Wilson takes off running. He spins off a tackle, he is hit.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
At least this time he's getting it up to positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the first down before taking the hit.
So first 10, ball on the 46. Defense.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Wilson to throw.
Oh, he's caught.
Over the middle, complete to Judy. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
We talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
3 receivers to the left of Wilson.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
Oh, what a hold it. Nice kick.
And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Maybe the 4-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Be a run play.
Now Wilson.
He has an open.
Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos.
Replay that.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos are able to cut into that deficit. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range, but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
On the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, that tells you you're getting it done.
Extra point line blankenship is up and good. And that makes it 24-13. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
3 to the right, 1 back.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Throws it. Caught by
James
Reed.
Downfield by Reed.
Good job,
and he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Since his rookie took over for Jordan Love, he has just been remarkable.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Already lost 2 games.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it on 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete.
This rookie here, he has kissed me by
3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
I'll pass him down. He ain't going to be the back.
They're going to look to throw. And
Reed with the 1st down.
And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground field goal
Say what's up,
range.
everybody. How y'all doing?
For it, but as you said, they picked it up. On first down, Wesley. And he'll maneuver his way forward for
Wesley's getting
about
them
4.
yards.
Second and
He might have
6.
catch the ball, but he can win the heck out of the ball. One back, shotgun formation.
Second and 6.
Throws the tight end,
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
3rd and 4.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
They need this first line.
On third down,
Ooh, Wesley gets the ball.
And he picks
First
up
down
the
for
first
Wesley.
down yardage as he takes this one down to the
Hey,
15.
I'm telling you, Wesley, hey,
The drive
give him the
stays
ball,
alive, a
he
third
gonna
down
he
gain
gonna
of
hit.
8.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Breaks the tackle. Breaks 2 tackles for the first down. He's a hard runner.
Line of scrimmage, the 15.
First and 10,
It's
ball on the
first and 10.
15-yard line. Packers threatening to score inside the red zone.
From the red zone now,
He's
they'll
got
look
some
to
man.
throw.
Touchdown,
He's got
Watson.
Watson. It's caught. Touchdown,
Christian
Packers.
Watson with the touchdown.
A great play there with his second
just burnt
touchdown of the
his
game
man.
and 5th on the year as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
So he has 2 in
There
this
was a
game.
lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
You throw, what, a touchdown strike?
there you go. That's my man in concert.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. Garibay back out there now to send this one away.
He's going to bring it out.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And Denver getting set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson.
The screen, they sniffed it out.
They'll set up the
They
screen.
sniffed
This
it
is
out.
Williams. And he goes nowhere.
Right on the
He'll lose
tackle.
yardage back at the 17.
He's going to Wilson, and he
They'll
said,
wind up losing 3 here on the
right.
play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at
3rd and
home
12, Wilson in the
because it's coming
backfield.
through loud and clear to
see
you
what
and
I'm saying.
me.
I got Trevor's
This
over here.
offense, they've been
Wilson
stuck in neutral much of the
looking.
game. And on that last
He is
play,
sacked.
Pressure
Too.
comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Rashawn Gary able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So we just learned that
we've seen this
Rashawn
before.
Gary
someone's down
is
3
King Khalil
scores.
Mack. So that's why
That
he wears
situation
52.
there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes.
You do not want to get the ball.
The Broncos send out their punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone.
Punt. Fair catch.
And a fair catch is taken here a step or 2 inside the 45-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and they will take over 1st and 10. Quick update from Levi's Stadium. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Got 3rd quarter P10 to go.
We'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
second and 1.
Throws it to the tight end.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Both tight
And
ends,
he'll
both
be brought
teams
down inside
have been
the
the main
40-yard
target.
line.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
They'll look to throw now on
Goes to
first
tight end
down.
again.
And he's
He
going to
out
be
of
out of
bounds.
bounds down
Second
around the
and 6.
35-yard line. Back to throw
Goes to tight
again.
end again.
It's a short one here.
Let's see,
Complete to
maybe
the
short.
tight end. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
I'd have to say they're feeling like they are in rhythm
See where they
right
spot the
now.
ball.
Things are in sync, aren't they? Teams winning, got a nice little margin on the scoreboard, completing some passes,
And
and
they
they just
getting the
completed
first down.
another one for a first down there to the
First and
tight
10,
end.
ball on the 28. Hands it off.
They'll run on first down. Wesley down at the 25. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Wesley. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But
Kind of
that
hurt
brings
me a
up
little bit.
fourth.
Anyway, how y'all doing? Kick is up, and it is
Garabay's kick is good,
good.
and that will extend their lead
This
even
message is
further.
brought to you by Madden
3 more
24.
points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the
But
minute.
now the
And with the lead where it is,
cross
you can actually
gen
feel
play
good
will
about
be
field goals. We
PC
talk all the time about
and
scoring
PlayStation
6s, not 3s.
5,
But in this case,
and next
they're just
gen
looking to chew up
Xbox
some
Series
time and come away with
X,
points.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
now
And he returns this
we
to
can
the
find out who
22.
is better on the system.
Denver's offense now set to go.
Now I
They're
won't play.
down 3 touchdowns to this
I ain't
point,
gonna-
needing to
I don't
put
wanna play
something
against PC
together
guys,
as they
'cause
have it first and
I
10.
guarantee they can put a cheek in where they guys catch everything or something like that. I guarantee it'll happen.
Now it's Wilson.
Oh, he fumbled the ball. The ball is out.
Lost the
The
football.
ball is out.
And the
Packers
Packers
pick it up. Touchdown!
Bring this one back. A fumble return from the Green Bay
Scoop the ball
touchdown.
up. The fumble was caused by White.
Huge play by the defense, not only to force the
Walker
fumble,
was there to
obviously,
pick it up.
but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a
Why
defense
got
rallies
upset?
when there's a
Why
fumble return and everyone
has
tries
been
to find
wrecking the
someone to
season,
block
boy. He has
and bring
been
it all
out
the way home?
in the
I always like
backfield.
their celebrations because they
No
don't
one,
get there
hey,
that
tell him
often.
his
No,
name.
they're not choreographed very well usually.
Garibay on to attempt the point after.
Kick is up, and it is
And he's been a
good.
busy man, 5 for 5
So it
now
brings
as
the
he
score
knocks
to
another one
41 to
through
13.
extend the lead.
Green Bay
The
Packers.
scoop and score,
We
always
got
an
the score
exciting
updates.
play in
It's
football, and we
23-22.
witnessed it there,
Right now,
grabbing it
Eagles
off the
up.
ground and then
42 to
rumbling it
0.
into the end zone for 6.
Rams over the
And you can bet they're
Browns.
preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. Fielded just outside
And
the
the
goal
Rams
line.
have a 4-7 record. Browns
And
at
he's
8
up
and 4.
past the
That is
20 to the
very
22-yard
shocking.
line.
And we
Denver's
got a tie
offense
game,
ready to go
14-14.
again. We haven't
Ravens
exactly
and
been treated to a nail-biter
Seahawks,
in this
not
one,
Seahawks,
CD. And
Niners.
if they cannot score
Like I
here,
said, Lions beat the
this one's pretty much all but
Bears.
over.
Still
Are you
beat
saying
the
that you feel
Bengals
like people are starting to
31-24.
think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final
Then the night
destination?
game, we got Dolphins
Yeah,
and
I don't
Chiefs.
think there's a whole lot of reason to hang
Saints
around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah,
Vikings
you're
later
right
game, I
about
should
that
say.
because it has been pretty clear who the better
Patriots
team has
and
been in this
Raiders.
one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
So with that being said, you see the fingers in the
Watching
air.
the
Fourth
NFL
quarter.
on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On first down, Wilson.
Throws it. Caught by
Open
Sutton.
man, and again it's Sutton. And he slips up past the 45
First
before
team
being
ball,
tackled.
47. Oh, they in territory. They're on his territory. Wilson
They'll
drops
throw
back
on
the
first
pass.
down with Wilson.
He runs. He is. Oh, he throws the ball again. Walker's there again.
And the Packers pick it
Oh,
up. And they
God.
get the football. They'll set up shop at their own
Walker's there again to recover the ball.
And I don't know that that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And they'll begin by running the option. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Up the middle, Jones. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Oh, what a kick.
He finds Watson complete. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Over Cowboys.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
So 1st and 10
I think
now
I'm
from
gonna look
the
out
30.
for us train today for war zone.
And inside
Jones got a big hole. He hit the hole.
That's a room to
What
roll
a
now.
run.
And he's able to motor his way
What a
down to the
run.
16-yard line. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. The running game continues to be a big part of their success here early in the 4th quarter.
And with those types of
Hands on
runs,
the ball, running back.
that tells you they feel very confident in their running game. They feel
Don't
very
worry about
strong
breaking
in this
down.
stage of the contest.
Hands on the
And they
ball.
want to keep doing exactly what we saw there, running the ball down their throat.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And Watson has it right side. And he's going to be marked out just outside the 10.
Mm-hmm.
Five yards remain on 2nd down.
Hands it off.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he'll find his way down
Ball
inside
comes
the
up,
10 to the
but he's down.
9-yard
3rd and
line.
3.
This offense on 3rd down today, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. Here
Goes to
it's
tight
3rd and
end.
3.
That's the
Very
first down.
quickly here, and that's complete.
He's hit.
And the Packers are going to have
First and
first
goal,
and goal
ball
as
on
they
the
try to
5-yard
finish
line.
off this drive with 6 points.
On the field
In a
side.
lot of ways, that catch is expected.
Anything
Red
said,
zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your
That's how I
tight end
punch
in
it
that
out. Y'all see that?
situation.
On first
Oh,
down,
Wesley stayed.
Wesley. And he will push his
He
way
should stay to the
forward
right
down
like he's
about the
starting to do.
3-yard
On the
line.
right, cut back into the left. Nothing but other teams.
2nd and 3.
Touchdown!
And he's got it.
Tyree Green
It's
Bay
caught for the
score.
Packers touchdown.
Shake your hand. How you doing? How you
From
doing?
3 yards out.
From
And
our
the Packers
loop.
are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taken charge.
Well,
Every
I'm going
touchdown
ahead and
for them
say
has
it.
come via
6
his
minutes and
arm.
44 seconds going in
Zero
the fourth
rushing
quarter.
touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores. All him throwing the football. He's in cruise control right now, and so is his team.
Extra point up and good by
48-13,
Garibay.
so this-
And
hey,
this one
that's
was
gonna
over
do
a
it.
while ago as
That
they just
is
add
ball
on to
game,
that
okay.
big lead.
There's
Garibay
something
back out there
drastic
now to
happens.
send this one away.
Miraculous happens. This game's all but over.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And coming out now, the Broncos. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this
Walker
behind
right
us
there,
and get better for the next time out?
Ready for him.
This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
He throws it. Oh, almost picked off.
Hits
him in his hands. Almost missed the third interception
nice
of the
play
game.
defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
Walker could have had that.
On is the punter man
This
as
will
he
be
boots this
returned.
one away. On the return, Hardy. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. You just kind of feel for the defense right now. This deficit, they have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. Oh, they're like, oh my gosh, we got to face these guys again.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now. Trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they are down huge in this game.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Right side to Watson.
That moves change. 1st and 10.
And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. On 2nd down, Wesley. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
35. Of course it's going to be. I'm going to pass it. I need to get the 1st down to keep the ball in their hand.
Back to throw here.
Looking. Throws it. I don't know.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Brings up punt formation.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
It's going to be a touchback.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So the Broncos coming out now. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Wilson. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
Wilson sack again. That's 4 sacks for him.
Rashawn Gary, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Partner, my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me,
even though Walker has 2 fumble recoveries, a touchdown,
that's dominant.
And a couple of tackles.
4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
I see him going for it on 4th.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Broken up.
Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And on On fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. So
fair catch. I mean, I'll take a knee.
Here on the punt. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
Whoop. It's going to be a draw. It's going to be a handoff.
The drive will start with an option going left. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
Bad play. Jones, I hope you break through for long. They ain't scoring these balls.
The give is to Jones.
That's
and
it.
Not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the
GG
15.
to Denver.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Packers, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they'll return home next week to take on the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins.
Dang, why do that for? All right, y'all. That's gonna be it for the day. Should be streaming Warzone tonight. So y'all stay around.